this Wednesday evening, July 10. I just wanted to show where we've been set up for a couple of days. We've been here at a hostel in Rutland, and we have enjoyed it here. It's been nice, and it's a shuttle driver and a hostel owner here that took care of us, and her name's Key. So if you're in this area, look her up as an option for your shuttle needs and any needs. She's very helpful. But anyway, this is where we've been, and we will talk to you guys later. All right, we just got dropped off by our shuttle driver, Key, and we're getting ready to head out of Vermont Route 103, and we're going northbound 12. We're waiting to get across this road, and it's going to be a minute. I'll tell you on the other side. So yeah, we just got across that road, and we're heading up, and we'll cross Killington up to Killington today, and we'll actually we stationed the truck at the top of Killington, at the bottom of the gondola, basically. So once we get up to the top of Killington, we'll hike over to the gondola and ride it down, and we'll be at our vehicle. We'll spend the night there. Then tomorrow we'll come back up from the other side up to the top of Killington, and our truck will still be there, and we will. So you can camp on Killington. So we'll be doing that. We'll go into the details later. Anyway, we're out of here. All right, we've been going about 15 minutes or so, and pretty much this is what it's been. Hadn't been able to do any video while climbing, but it's been a rocky scramble. Up, up, up. So we'll show you more when we get on up, but just wanted to give you an idea of what we're looking at right now. Okay, check in later. Airport view. We're up on those other ridges.
Yep.
We're up on that other.
There's the airport. We were on the other side that other day looking at it. So, view for the morning. I think it's going to clear off and be really pretty views today. It's a steep, rocky climb up, but it wasn't too bad. I see the road down there. I guess that's where we came from. Right through there. All right. See you down the trail.
All right, we just hit the top of Beacon Hill. So, yeah, there's a little tower up here of some sort, and we're gonna hopefully get a little break from the climbing, because we've been climbing pretty steadily all the way up to here so far. Had a couple of little breaks, but we're only at 1,780 feet. We started down at the road. I forgot to look at the elevation down there, but we've been climbing for the last hour and a half. mostly. So, okay, we'll see what we get now that we made the top of this one. It'll be a climbing kind of day. So, we'll keep you posted. We're seeing some rock walls, by the way. We were talking about we might not have seen a rock wall until today in Vermont. But there's definitely not many of them. But yeah, you can see one going through here. All right, let me check in later.
All right, the trail got really gradual, nice, and popped out into a field on the edge of the pasture. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Here comes Flo. I scared up a couple of grouse back there.
So what?
Scared up a couple of grouse.
Oh, did you?
Yes, that'll startle you a little bit.
Definitely. I didn't hear them.
Yep.
Huh. That's cool.
Yep. All right, here we go.
All right, we're crossing a gravel road called Lottery Road right here after going through a short period of pastures. And we're heading into the woods again, so I think. So that was a brief pasture walk. It looks like we may be coming into an orchard of some sort. Old one, abandoned. But anyway, yeah, looks like it could be apples of some sort. All right, we'll check in as we go. All right, after getting over Beacon Hill, it has been nice and gentle on us. So we're motoring through here. It's a beautiful day. It's a good bit warmer today. A little more on the muggier side. It's gonna get up to about 85. Down in the valley, we'll be climbing up. It'll be cooler up toward Killington. So we probably won't really feel those temperatures, and the wind's usually blowing up there at those higher elevations too. So it should be nice. We'll see. Looks like we got a clear day. So we'll keep you posted. Right now, we're in a lull between climbs, so we'll check in as we go. All right, the trail just dumped us out here on the gravel road for a bit, looks like. Well, not too far, 100 yards. Looks like we're going back in right here. So we hit Kiefer Road here. And we're at about 1695 mile marker. Getting closer and closer to the 500 miles remaining to the Katahdin summit. So we'll show you that one. I think there's a sign there, so we'll show you that when we arrive. All right, we'll keep you posted. All right, this is the Shrewsbury view here at mile 1696.2, I believe. A little obstructed, but it's not far off the trail. 50 yards maybe, so we're walking back over toward the trail now. Might take a little break. There wasn't a good place to sit out there, so we'll see what we can find. All right, we'll check in later. All right, we both made it across there without getting our feet wet, so now we're looking for the trail. And must be, they went this way. So anyway, we managed to make it without getting our feet wet there, so yay us. All right, we'll check in a minute when we figure out where we're going. So we're up on this thin ridge line. We got a brook on this side, a big brook. And then you look over here, we got a different big brook coming from a different direction. And we've been walking right up this, the trail goes right at the top of this ridge line with a creek on either side. So kind of interesting little spot.
All right, we came up to this road. Doesn't look like it's used, but there's a nice bridge over it, and it's getting us over Sergeant Brook. So that's Sergeant Brook. That clear water.
All right, we came across this little pile of rock here at mile 1698.6. Took us a second to realize what was going on, but it'll be real hard to see, but you can see clearly on that one it says NC, North Carolina. We have New York. We have
Georgia.
a G for Georgia.
BT for
We have West Virginia.
Vermont.
We have Virginia. We have Vermont. We have New Jersey. We have Kentucky. K. There's something for the K.
Where's the code?
I don't know. Katahdin maybe. That's supposed to be on the top. And there's a T for Tennessee. So yeah, I guess there's all 14 states are represented in there.
P.
Yeah, there's P for Pennsylvania. So yeah, that's pretty neat. We got Maine. Let's not forget Maine. Yep, that's Massachusetts there. I don't see Maine. Huh.
Maybe it's just the states we've been through
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah, maybe so. I was in New Hampshire. Yep.
And Maine.
Yep. Anyway, kind of interesting. We didn't know about that. All right. We just pulled up to the Governor Clement shelter. It's an old stone. It's got a fireplace, stone walls, and some flat spots for tents here and there. So we got us a privy to the left here. So anyway, the AT goes right by it, so we pulled in. It's dark in here. I don't know if it'll show up, but anyway, here's your fireplace. And then you got a platform there in the back. It's a big covered area in front though. So anyway, we're gonna move on here just a sec. We just want to take a quick break in the shade. Climbing over some rugged, rocky, rooty terrain. Starting to get steeper. It's been pretty steep the entire time, but starting to get steeper now. So anyway, we're about a mile and a half to mile 0.7 probably. So we're getting there slowly but surely. All right, let me get ready to climb this.
You could smell this. It smells like Christmas. It's beautiful.
We just turned off the AT. We're on the Blue Blaze. It's 0.2 up to Killington Peak. So we got to get up here to get to the gondola. So we did 11.4 miles from Vermont Route 103 to Killington Peak Blue Blaze. So now we got to do this climb. So I'm gonna put this up. We'll show you what it looks like when we get up here.
We made it to the gondola up top. We're gonna kind of hang out here for a minute. The bikers are up here. You can ride it up, bring your bike up and then ride down. So all right, we'll show you around a little more when we get up here. There's a wedding going on down there. Cool. All right, we made it down the gondola. And there's Howie. We're gonna try to find something to eat, and there's a parking lot right down the road that they let you camp free there, so that's where we're headed. We're gonna try to find something to eat first, but we'll let you know. Had a good dinner at the Tavern Lookout. Came to the parking lot here at Ram's Head Chairlift, and as you can see, they let people camp here for free, so we're doing that this evening. I'm gonna get up in the morning and drive the quarter mile back up to where we'll meet the bus, and tomorrow we'll hike up and ride the gondola down again. But yeah, this is our place for the evening. All right, see you tomorrow on the trail. Hey Flo.
Hey.
Good night.
Night.